Hello, it's Bill with Colorado 4x4 van, and I got the new wheels and tires put on this morning. Give you a quick walk around. Said they're 10-inch wheels, so they're about 2 inches wider than my previous wheels. And these tires are 305 70 16s, so they're wider, but the height is the same as what I had. And see, they stick out a little bit more. The door barely clears it, although that's kind of misleading because I have this longer arm up here. That should... So the door will clear it. I need to get new bushings for that arm though, and that's bugging me. That's on the list. I really like how they look. The center caps won't fit over these, but I didn't want them to anyway. I'll probably just clean up those hubs, repaint them, make them better maybe this winter. But I like the 4x4 van Pathfinder hubs to be out there anyway. And when I do need to get in four-wheel drive, I don't want to have to, even though they've got the quick caps to take them off, I don't want to have to get out, use an Allen wrench, take off the caps, then engage, then drive. That'd be a pain. So I'm just happy they're off anyway, but it's good that they're on the back because the axle hubs behind that were kind of rusty and ugly. So anyway, those are on. The only problem may be when we're turning. I'm not sure if it's going to hit here or not. It doesn't on the street or anything normal. I've gone through rain gutters and that kind of stuff. But going back on those four-wheel drive roads, we're kind of close. So we'll see how that goes. I might have to take some of that out. We already took this out for the 285s. So we'll see. Have to do some off-road testing before we know. But these are the new all-terrain, BFG all-terrain TAKO2, the new tire. And amazingly, they were cheaper than the old, which I'm not sure how that works. Hopefully they didn't cut corners or something. But they changed the sidewall design. Give it a little more aggressive look, I guess. And I noticed it doesn't come out as much on here. I've got the originals on my tire. It doesn't stick out as flat, but kind of a rounded look. I like that. They look good. So I got that done. I'll hop up in here. Next on the list will be the seals here. And that's going in this evening to do that. So that'll be next. I also want to talk a little bit about been out twice now with the wife and headed out overnight, and let's go over a couple things that we thought we want to change. Little things. The main thing for my wife was the seals, because the doors aren't as tight as they could be. He's going to adjust the doors too when he does that, so maybe keep some of the dust out. Back on those dirty roads, her asthma acts up when there's a lot of dust in here, and there is. Even you can't keep the windows rolled up, it'd be too hot, so you're going to get some dust no matter what, but at least if we minimize that, that'd be better. The front brakes are making some noise, and that's bugging me, so I'm going to have that looked at here pretty soon. I had them looked over before Moab, but for some reason they're acting up again, so I'm going to have those looked at. I think my battery is near the end of its life. It's not, I don't know if you can see it right now. It's at 12.9 right now. It's drawn a little bit from the light I just turned on, and then the new head unit, I don't know if you can see that, but it even when everything turned off, it still draws 0.3 amps. There's probably a capacitor or something in there, so it always draws a little bit, so I have to when it's parked inside, I have to keep a charger on it. So that's kind of annoying, but the stereo is awesome, so I really can't complain about that. It's been great. We even plug the TV in with the cord into the auxiliary on the front of it and watched a movie that way, and the sound in here is awesome. So I can't complain about that too much. The fridge uses actually, I think once the battery situation is fixed, I think that's going to be fine. It uses what it says it would. The problem is sometimes it gets, like right now, it says it's 105.6 in here. Outside right now it's about 94 or so, so it's a little hotter in here. And when the fridge is on, it has trouble keeping more than a 50-degree difference between inside and out. So that's probably normal. I just need to keep it ventilated better. And up in the mountains, it hasn't been a problem because it's 20 to 30 degrees cooler up there than it is down here. But that's one thing I've noticed, is that it has trouble keeping it down when it's this hot. So I'll have to look into how to change that. But overall, I mean, it's a little more crowded in here with two people. You basically have two seating areas. So if you need to move around, both have to move. One just can't move. Really, it's worked out great. She's been actually a lot more happy with it than I thought she would be. So that's good. That's good news, because the happier she is, the more I might get to use it. So that's the goal. But overall, pretty happy with how it's turned out. And this season, just going to try and keep using it, and then in the off season, over the winter, fall and winter, when we don't use it as much, I'll probably work on the interior, finish up the interior, and you just still get carpet in the cab and things like that. So I'll probably do that in the off season. Right now, all the folks, any spare time that I have that I'm not working, I'd rather be out in it than working on it. So we're going to do that this year, and then when things get cold, we'll see. I'd like to take it out in the winter time too, just to try it, see how it does in a really cold environment, and do some four-wheeling in the snow up there and whatnot. But usually don't go camping in the winter, so that's when I'll probably start working on it again. Guess that's it for now. Try to put up another video once we get the door seals in to show the difference. Some of the things I'm trying to fix are things like this. See, this door isn't tight. That could probably be adjusted better. The side door does the same thing. Now you can see some of the old weather stripping is just broken right there, so he's going to replace all that. So hopefully once those are done and everything's adjusted right, be a lot tighter, a lot more airtight. But really like how it's coming along. So until next time.